Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle, once and for all. Best ship naming convention. Arr.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcast should have a theme song. Podcast should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Hal, we've been to a lot of conventions together, but this is different.
Why? Does it mean there's nobody there selling counterfeit Lego?
No, there's not going to be counterfeit Lego there.
What?
There's not going to be t-shirts that have Ewoks and Doctor Who characters meeting.
Where's the Walking Dead activation at this convention? I'll meet you there.
No, it's a different kind of convention, Hal. I'm telling you, there's no gaming room. There's no cosplayers doing Taco Bell with an E at the end in that big yellow dress, which if she turned to the side was a taco.
So
maybe
good.
my favorite cosplay ever.
That is great.
It was so good.
So good.
Now we're talking ships, Hal.
All right.
First of all, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am all right. There's a lot going on. We are here to talk about ships today, and I'm excited to see you, my friend.
I'm excited to see you too. You were on my porch recently.
I was.
I have video of it. I can prove it.
Yeah, I was very excited when you told me that you had video of me on your porch.
Yeah.
So I had to immediately turn around and do some sort of show. If I'm told that there's a camera, I'm basically that guy who waves behind the newscaster. So that's what I became.
Grisly murder scene at the Esplanade.
Hey, can you guys see me? I'm in the Esplanade.
Two bodies found.
I'm in the, hold on. They're moving the camera. Let me get behind them.
Get me over here. There two bodies were found.
Can you see me now? They found bodies, dude.
Where's the one time it'll be like, breaking news, interesting guy waves.
What? His head would explode if they just cleared a path, parted the waters, and kept the camera on him. Oh, I love that.
Bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. Give me two. Go two.
I was not expecting this, really. I'm really more of a poke over a shoulder guy.
Surprisingly, I have nothing interesting to say.
But my arms do. They're the real stars.
But hi.
And also, Anne, take me back.
I still love you.
Oh, man. This guy's misguided. But you know what? Good on the news team for aiming the camera at him so he could let the world know how he felt. Hal, we're talking about ship naming today.
Yes.
Of course, this was a thing that I was very excited to see on our Discord. This came from Nick Sorbo. So, Nick Sorbo, thank you. So, ship naming conventions. Did you have an opinion on this prior to this afternoon?
When you sent it to me, because I've been massively busy lately.
Yeah.
And I've appointed you the president of selection.
Yeah.
The head of the selection committee. I didn't know what you were like, best ship naming scheme. And I wrote, what? Yep. Sounds good to me. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure looking forward to talking about it. Is it like Her Majesty, the HMS Beagle?
It is
or
like the HMS
Daddy's
Beagle.
little onesie?
I'm thinking for this, we could keep it more to official named ships as opposed to boats. If it were boat naming scheme, many of those, I imagine, are schemes and puns. You know, you walk through any marina in anywhere in the country and it's just a bunch of puns written on the back of boats.
Yeah.
My dad's was the Rodfather.
Because he's a fisher.
It was a gangster fish. Yeah,
Yeah.
a gangster fisherman.
Oh, it was a fish, like a swordfish wearing a hat with a cigar.
It was a swordfish wearing a full pinstripe like Al Capone, like Halloween costume of a gangster, holding a fishing rod with a Tommy gun handle on it. Catching a fish.
That fish bootlegged, murdered, and eventually was caught in the net of tax evasion.
Yeah, that's what finally got him.
Mm-hmm.
Not going out into the river and fishing out the bodies of his enemies. Oh,
It's got
that
a
was
little
the
dinghy
voice.
off the boat called the Frank Nitty. It's got a scar on it.
Yeah. Do you have any notable in the boat world that might join the ships? Anybody coming up from the miners?
Honestly, I don't remember one dumb boat name I saw that
Yeah.
I remembered enough to bring it up here. Like, I feel like there are maybe a number of people who have a dumb boat name story.
Yeah.
And I, who famously lived on a boating slip for I don't know, 10 years?
Yeah, you lived in Marina Del Rey on the Marina Del Rey.
On the Marina Del Rey. Never remembered any of the boat names. I just noticed the ones that were like houseboats because there were a few of them there. You know, there are people who it's cheaper to just own a slip on the marina than it is to get an apartment in LA. So they've got this boat. They live in the boat. You're in the marina. You're near shops, restaurants. You have everything there. Your home floats. That's all. Yeah. So I was more interested in like the shape of the boat and imagining what it would be like to live on the boat or spend time on the boat than whatever dumb name they came up with for it.
Well, that's fair. We got a senator lives on a boat.
Do we?
Yeah, Joe Manchin lives on a boat in West Virginia, which I did not know had a coastline considering west. Yeah. So that's maybe when he's in Washington.
Is he in a river?
I think he's in D.C. Yeah, he's in
D.C. doing it.
So
he's by the bay, by the Chesapeake.
Sure. I don't know. Can you, I guess Marina Del Rey, it's an inlet, so I can't imagine being in a houseboat on like open sea because it's not big enough to not wobble.
I don't think they're made to travel too far, especially the ones that are like 2-3 stories, where it looks literally like a house on a boat.
As you were looking at these, was it because you could see yourself living in a houseboat?
Yeah, I wanted them to let me in to look around.
Did you ask?
No, my mom was good at that. My mom was good at like people would invite her like, hey, you want to come take a look at this boat? If you were walking with her, like you would get to see the inside of the boat. But I don't remember ever getting invited inside. Hey, you want to come see my houseboat? I'm cooking old spaghetti.
Old spaghetti?
Yeah, you know it expires.
Oh, I see. The can, then. Oh, wait, your dry pasta expired? How long has it been there?
Let me see. Well, it's got a vote for LBJ sticker on it.
Oh, dear.
Pretty old.
I do not want to go into your houseboat,
I'm making it extra crunchy. You sure?
No, I think I'm sure. I'm all good.
You want a canned water from the 30s?
I'm not sure there's going to even be anything in that can anymore.
That's the fun. We could find out together, but it smells like a tennis ball can in there.
Good night, Senator.
All right, good night.
I thought you meant that your mom would just leave you on the dock. She'd be like, I'm going to go look at this boat. Hal, stand here on this dock while I check out this boat. She comes out just like, man, you should have seen it. That thing was cool. It had an aquarium in the middle, a pinball machine.
Why are you crying? I said it was a cool boat. You don't have to be sad like it wasn't cool. If you walked around with her, you would eventually get invited into a boat.
No, that's great.
She's good at making friends. What can I say?
Amen. I do love a good boat name, but I think that the problem with boat naming is it's so uncategorizable.
Yes.
There's no convention for it. So if we're looking for a boat naming convention or scheme, there ain't one. That is Forrest Gump painting the name of the woman he loves on the back of his boat, or my dad painting a fish with a gun on his. Like it's the Wild West.
Criminal fish. Yeah.
Criminal fish. Yeah. Siri, write that down. Criminal fish.
Potential stage names.
And the fish criminal justice system. The fish are represented by two separate but equally important groups.
Bloop, bloop.
So there have been naming conventions in the past. There is a codified version that the U.S. Navy uses now, but throughout the centuries, there have been different ships named for all different kinds of reasons and all different very cool names. There are some incredibly cool historic ship names. The Dreadnought.
That's being,
it's so good.
Real cool.
Yeah. But we're not talking about individual ship names. We're talking about these categories, and believe it or not, there are specific categories for specific different kinds of ships. Now, when this was presented to us by Nick Sorbo, it was a person's name or an adjective, right? I think that was what I was checking out in the Discord.
Okay. So it'd be like the Bob.
I'm not certain there's a Bob.
Or like you're talking about like Floaty Freddy is the name of my boat. So it's like Garbage Pail Kids, same naming convention.
This is we're jumping from boats to ships now.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
But is it boat naming convention? I don't remember what I said up top, Mark. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's been a long couple days.
I know. We're talking ship naming.
Ship. Okay. So no boats, not like a little 27-foot sailboat with an onboard motor or, with a motor in it and whatever.
Exactly. And no shipping, which was also in the comments from Kate McManus. Kate, we're not doing shipping ship names because everybody already knows that the greatest of those is the name for those who ship Peeta Mellark and Katniss Everdeen. Peeta and Katniss, of course, penis. Stupid.
I just wanted to add my half of that conversation.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So there's lots of different ways to do it. A lot of ships are named after. Here are a few different categories, and we can jump into which ones stand out.
Okay.
There's the big ones. There is ideals. You've got the Independence, the Constitution, the Enterprise.
Yes.
There is people's names, which is frequently statesmen.
Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
Yeah,
presidents, statesmen. And then you've got battles. There's a lot of them that are named for battles, famous sea battles, USS Midway. So that's another, a lot of like, proper nouns, right? Cities and places. But then there are some more fun ones down the line. Battle cruisers are all named for other famous ships, which I think is great. There's a specific kind of ship. So originally the U.S. Navy had 6 ships in it.
Okay.
And for the entire duration of the U.S. Navy, there's always been a version of that ship. So there's always been a Constitution. Okay. There's always been a Congress. There are 6 of those. So the legacy names where you are, falling into that. That's one. Fleet tugs are named after Native American tribes. Hospital ships are named for their function. Minesweepers are named for birds. So birds as a type of ship. You've got
the medical ships that are named for their function. Is it like the HMS or USS or whatever, like fillings?
Yes. The dental ship. Yeah.
Well, we're going to need reinforcements. Call in the Brazilian butt lift.
All right. Listen, I just got off the horn with the SS Hold Your Balls and Cough. They said that they can be here quickly.
We just have to turn them out.
No, like this would be the SS Comfort, the Mercy, the, ships with, that sort of function, not the specific details of what's happening in the triage rooms.
Gotcha.
Or in the chair. Then you've also got, submarines, classically named for fish. Later, nuclear submarines named for statesmen, but I love the ones that are named for fish. Sounds fun to me. You've got oilers named for Native American rivers and starting with the Obama administration, civil rights leaders. So the Harvey Milk, the Harriet Tubman, all of those ships. And then there are just other random ones in here. You've got nautical creatures. You've got mythological characters. You've got combat stores are named for heavenly bodies. So stars overhead. If you were going to, let's say, Hal, you are now the Secretary of the Navy.
Sure.
And you get to pick one of these categories to name your ship from. How are you going to approach what you're going to pick to name your ship?
I do like honoring the original people of this land, the indigenous native folks who are here. I also like honoring civil rights leaders. I also like ideals.
Yeah. Yeah, ideals is a fun one.
One's good because it applies to everyone. The Constitution, not as much. Constitution, Congress, things that are functions and pieces of government, but like independence, freedom. If there was like a benevolence, something like that, which is a weird name for a battleship.
Please, if you don't mind, we would like to have a battle against you, but please feel free to simply shake my hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like those better than named after people. I think I like ideas better than people.
That's, you know what you sound like is, you sound like AI right now, Hal. Am I talking? Wave your hand in front, hold up 3 fingers in front of your face. Oh no! He couldn't do it, people of the world.
That's a good point. I'm glad you brought it up. If I was AI, it's absolutely the sort of thing I would do. You were right to call me out on it.
You're not my AI. I have trained mine out of being polite to me.
You're right. I should be more rude. Next time, I'll really let you have it. Thanks for the constructive criticism.
All right, AI, then I really don't want that to happen, so I'm just gonna...
Hold on. Let me look around your apartment for things I can mock you about.
Oh, no! no!
Where's
It
that
is
little
Hal.
ass pan of yours?
Either the AI knows about the little ass pan or it really is Hal, so I feel better now.
By the way, the little ass pan is a great name for a boat.
Oh, yeah. Little ass pan.
I'm taking the little ass pan out on the water this weekend.
I do like a boat name that is, see, now we're going back to boat names. I like a boat name that is an excuse or a thing that you can say that's not technically a lie. I remember hearing of a boat years ago called Consultation, so that, you know, I'm not in my office right now. I am out on consultation. Yeah. And et cetera. But that's like naming your band the Bare Naked Ladies. And what are the chances of that succeeding?
That's true. That's what a dumb name never would succeed.
Never.
I mean, you could say, I'm heading out on a Constitution, and then you get on a battleship and leave. That also would work.
Sure. But a constitution, doesn't that mean you're going to the bathroom?
No, constitutional would be a walk. Is a Constitution number 2?
If somebody said, I feel like it's like a greatest generation phrase for I've got to go take a poop. Is I've got to have a constitutional, I don't think you say make a constitutional.
But a constitutional is a walk. Have you ever heard someone say that? Like, don't go in there. I just took a constitution.
Constitutional. The only person who could take a constitution is Benjamin Franklin Gates.
Please wait 7 years before you go in there. I've just created a constitution.
Oh, this is a constitution of me, by me, and for me. May God have mercy on us all.
On that toilet. Would you rather name your ship after an ideal versus a person or place?
The thing about naming
Or a
them after
state?
the states is like, the thing is everybody loves where they're from, right? That's the thing. People love to talk about where they're from
Sure.
and take pride in it, you know?
Mhm.
So I love the naming it after a place, but that really only happened. That's really only, you know, if you've got 1,000 people on the ship, there are 50 states. You know, the chances of somebody being from that state is only a small contingent of that ship is going to be from there and be like proud that like, I'm on the Tennessee, born and raised in Knoxville, and I'm on the Tennessee. And do they get special privileges?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
If you're on the Tennessee,
Hey,
do you
man,
get to, what would the privilege be?
bunk choice, right? Isn't that
Oh, you get to pick your bunk?
that's
I
the
guess.
main Navy? I don't know anything about the Navy. Everything I know about it, I learned from the movie Mr. Roberts.
Oh, one of my father's favorite movies.
Yeah. Listen, Hal, come sit over here and let me tell you about a movie starring Jack Lemmon.
Glamour, glitz. That's Jack Lemmon.
That's Jack Lemmon. Oh, you think he could only do comedies? No, sirree. He got serious in this one. I mean, he's still funny. He's Jack Lemmon.
Oh, you haven't seen the movie Dad.
Or grumpier old men.
You thought they were grumpy that first time. Well, I've got a big surprise for you, because they get even grumpier. Ask Angie Dickinson about that one.
Dude,
She what?
when I was in high school, one of my closest friends, his dad worked for a medical, like, you know, the ones that would like give away things with a medicine's name on it. And it was, he worked for a medicine company or, you know, pharmaceutical marketing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them was for an antidepressant. And for some reason, this company thought we're going to link ourselves to grumpier old men the way that The Lion King links itself to Happy Meals. So they like his whole garage was just stacks of the movie Grumpier Old Men.
Oh,
And
my Lord.
pens that said Grumpier Old Men and like Grumpier Old Men merch. I've never seen that much devoted to one medium movie.
So that's where all that went.
Yeah.
Sort of like when one team wins a championship, all the championship shirts for the team that lost go overseas.
Yep.
That
exactly.
he has that. It's either that, it's across. If that had a baby with the landfill loaded up with old ET Atari cartridges, it would be that guy's collection of grumpy old men. I assume cassettes and not DVDs.
Cassettes. This was Grumpier. It was the sequel.
Grumpier, but it would have been in DVD era. You could have a DVD of it.
That's true. It was the DVD era, but no,
but
this
they were
was
all
VHS.
VHS.
Yeah, this was all VHS. And you're
Grumpy
right.
old
Like, if people were clamoring for this, if you knew that this guy was a pharmaceutical rep and you're like, hey, man, you got any of those Grumpier Old Men VHS tapes? They would be gone. Like, that garage would have a car in it, but it had Grumpier Old Men VHS tapes.
Hey, I'm looking for, maybe you could help me out. I'm really interested in a sequel that lacks like some of the charm of the original. Like it's fine, but it's not quite as good. But I need, I don't know, about 500 copies of it on an outdated media source.
I know just the place for you.
Oh, really?
Yes. Have you tried Zoloft?
I have, but I always thought like this needs something more.
You know what it needs? A movie night.
Oh, it does.
It does need a movie night. We make mental health troubles funny. Well, we don't, but Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau sure do. Have you seen Mr. Roberts?
I haven't, but I've heard.
He can do anything.
He can do anything, really. The great Jack Lemmon.
So that's all I know, really, about naval life.
Sure.
Is from that.
Oh, you haven't watched Crimson Tide. That's the other half of naval life where everybody's just sweating all the time. It's a million degrees in a submarine.
Yeah. I love that submarines are named for fish. I think that is great.
Oh, yeah. There's the Akula of the submarines. I forget the name of their submarine is in that. Are they all named after?
Well, it's the USS Alabama. That's why it's Crimson Tide.
That's right. They're the Alabama.
Yeah.
Why did I not remember that?
A nuclear class submarine is named for a statesman. Okay. A regular submarine is named for a fish. So the only thing that separates fish from elder statesmen of the United States government is nuclear capabilities.
So Joe Alabama gets his own submarine.
Yeah. Well, he gets his bunk choice.
He gets to pick the bunk if he goes on. Sure.
Yeah. As long as he's from Alabama.
I'm Joe Alabama from Alabama.
Okay.
I'll tell you where I'll be sleeping. Your quarters, Captain.
Oh, no. Well, you are from Alabama and I'm from Michigan, so I guess I'll go on down below.
Thank you.
Watch this copy of Grumpier Old Men.
I need to take a ship over to the SS Surgery to have this banjo removed from my knee.
Oh, you've got to take a ship? Me too. Well, I call it a constitutional.
It's so dumb.
So dumb. Yeah, that's the one that I'm concerned that they're changing right now is one that is the civil rights leaders.
Sure.
Which, of course, it's tough right now. Everybody vote. But civil rights leaders I love the reason that they did it was, first of all, we started at the turn of the century, last century, when the Navy started getting oilers. What's great is every time they get a new class of ship, they have to figure out what to do with it.
Right.
So like there's a thing called minesweepers now. What are we calling those? Name them after birds. For minesweep? Yes, for minesweepers. Whatever. But oilers, they named them after Native American rivers.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that is, out of respect for the land, considering it's oilers that were, counterbalancing, but probably wasn't. But the idea of it being, they also named them after explorers. So the notion that civil rights leaders fall in after that, and it was the Secretary of Navy is the one that names them. And he said, I love this. He was like, you have to represent all the values that we hold. These people are heroes too, just in a different arena. So that is both a great thing about naming them after people, naming ships after people. Yeah. And also a tough thing about naming ships after people is it can, like, politics get involved and personal thoughts and feelings and preferences and political considerations happen. So they constantly get renamed.
Right.
Like, now we're naming it after this guy. Nope. Now we're naming it after this guy. Now we're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's, I was thinking earlier, that's why I would remove those from the table as much as I like them. If I were to make the choices, something, I think a good naming convention is something that cannot be politicized.
Yeah.
Like, which you hate mercy?
Yeah.
You hate kindness?
Cobra Kai hates
the medical
mercy.
ships. Maybe it's the medical ships. Comfort?
Yeah.
You don't like comfort? Everybody likes comfort.
Look, I mean, if a ship is coming to rescue you, which is the Navy at its best.
Yeah.
The ship, what do you want coming toward you? Do you want, John Paul Jones coming toward you? Do you want mercy and comfort coming toward you? Independence. Right. But if independence is coming toward you, this is going to go right past. It's just me. See you later.
I'm going to go take a constitution over there.
Oh,
yeah, I like the medical ships. I think I would vote for the medical ships. I like that one.
Naming the ship
mercy,
after
kindness, tenderness. Like, they serve a function in the military. They are a transport. They are healers.
So the naming convention for that, what would you call that naming convention? What they do? Would it be virtues? Would it be?
Yeah.
I mean, it is their function.
I think those are virtues. Is comfort a virtue?
Sure. I mean, and all the independence is a virtue. You know, enterprise is a virtue. Discovery.
I mean, Enterprise is the greatest name. It's
Pretty
so cool that there's come on.
Yeah.
The Enterprise.
Do you think anybody ever joined the Navy was like, man, I just want to get on the Enterprise?
Oh,
because
there
being
have
able to
to.
tell your buddies, I'm Sergeant First Class on the USS Enterprise.
Yeah. Imagine if you're like a science officer on the Enterprise.
Come on.
If you're an engineer, navigation. I mean, that's the best name for a ship. And that's a virtue, right? Naming
Enterprise is a virtue. Yeah.
I love virtue.
I think virtue is going to be our winner here.
Yeah. Look at that.
We did it.
Well, people of the world, crack a bottle against your virtue of choice, because that's what we should name ships after. These names should be aspirational, and there are certainly arguments to be made that certain people after whom ships are named are aspirational figures. And let's name our ships after the virtues that those people embody. So that way we are naming them after our heroes, whoever they may be, because we're naming our ships after virtues. Asked and answered.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Ain't that great? That's, everybody. You don't have to be Joe Alabama.
Wouldn't hurt.
If you're on the Mercy and you're a person who has mercy in you, everybody can be on the top bunk.
Yeah.
All top bunks.
Seems crowded. I don't know. Every time I've toured one of those like boats or planes or especially like the ships.
Yeah.
It's rough. Those quarters are rough.
Yeah.
You don't really have you got no room.
That's a very good point. Do they do them triple stack? I like the hammock version, but that might just be on old timey historic ships.
It's just Mr. Roberts. I think some of the technology and design has changed since Mr. Roberts.
You can't improve a hammock.
You can't.
No. Stairs, maybe.
What if it had warming or cooling gel? You could plug it in.
Gel?
Would that make it better? I don't know. Gel or like a plug-in?
Like inside a...
Yeah. No, you don't get coated in goo when you lay it.
Yeah.
But it's a heating pad. It's also a cooling pack. You can hit switches on it for comfort. That would be an improvement. No bet nobody's done that. TM.
Hey, Siri. This topic is closed, but there are many more topics to discuss. So please reach out to us via email at wegotThisPodcast@gmail.com, or
you can find us on the social media at We Got This Podcast, with the exception of Instagram, where we are at We Got This Show. You can join our Discord at bit.ly/WGT Discord and be like Nick Sorbo and have your suggestions turn into episodes that go into your ears. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we do all sorts of fun live streams. In fact, we are doing one right after this recording. This will come out after we've done it, where I have 3 bags of food in front of me. And I'm going to try them. I'm going to try all of them, I promise.
You just said it. He did say, I'm going to try all of them, I promise, and it is recorded.
Yes, so I will do it. And subscribing to that channel means you get notified when we're doing a live stream or when we drop new video content, which we do from time to time. It is well worth it. You can also listen to full episodes there. Speaking of full episodes, if you became a member and backed us, and that's the reason why we're still here, is because of the Maximum Fun members who support us with their recurring contribution. If you were to join and support us at MaximumFun.org/joinWGT, you get access to a library of bonus content that not only we have put out over the years through drives and various other moments where we had extra fun content for people to listen to, but you'll have access to bonus content from all across the network. It really is great. $5 a month is a heck of a deal for that much entertainment, and even more so a great deal for supporting the art that you enjoy. So please check that out. Thank you to producer Ken Plume, researcher Kate McManus, graphic designer Uri Kilman, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
And thanks, of course, to our musicians, Jonathan Dinerstein and Mike Furman, for our score and theme song, respectively. And thank you to you, the people of the world, very directly this time, because it was one of those days where I just jumped on the Discord. I was like, let's see what the people of the world want to talk about. Oh, here's a topic I know absolutely nothing about. Some folks have already been forming opinions. It's the most fun place to argue on the internet. I learn things from this community. I cannot thank this community enough for the show that you let us do. We wouldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without you. And to you, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
For Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
In 2026, our comedy podcast, Sawbones, is one of the most reputable sources for medical information. Does that make me feel great? No.
No, me neither. But I do like to think we're doing our part in making sure that we're fighting the pseudoscientific misinformation that has pervaded modern society.
Yeah, but we're doing our part over here on Sawbones every week, a marital tour of misguided medicine. It's not all serious stuff. We're still getting into all the wild, weird ways we used to try to heal people over the years, but we're also trying to keep tabs on the evolving situation.
Yeah, we can talk about drinking raw milk and eating mummies. It's Sawbones.
That's right. It's Sawbones. It's every Tuesday, and it's on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get a podcast these days.
On Judge John Hodgman, the courtroom is fake, but the disputes are real.
Brian would say, I'm the Gumby of this family. He's just not.
Claiming to be Gumby is an un-Gumby-like claim.
No, it's just Gumby and I being our authentic selves.
So what's your complaint? Too many sauces?
There are no foods on which to put the sauces.
Have we named all the sauces on the top shelf yet?
Not even close.
You economize when it comes to pants.
Truly, it's not about the cleanliness of the pants.
Well, why isn't it? This is what I want to know. Judge John Hodgman, fake court, weird cases, real justice. On MaximumFun.org, YouTube, and everywhere you get podcasts. MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist owned.
Audience supported.